Hi everyone, welcome to Sports Broadcasting Center. I'm Finn Courtney along with Jack Morgan, Drew Stahl, live from Wells Fargo Center. And today for us on the show, we're going to be talking about Ben Simmons, who of course has been a star player for the Sixers, but has also had a lot of fan outrage surround him because of his, lack of wanting to shoot. A trade is very much likely. And Jack, I'm going to go to you first. Do you think they'll trade him or keep him?
I think they have to trade him. I think that Ben Simmons is not committed to helping this team win in the ways that he should, and he's not committed to playing his role. We've already heard Ben Simmons has cut off communications with some of the Sixers players, the front office. Daryl Morey hasn't heard about him. Josh Harris, the owner of the team, hasn't heard about him. Elton Brand hasn't heard from him. It's a crapshoot in Philly, and the only way you're going to keep this team together and keep the team chemistry at a high level is to trade Ben Simmons because he's not good for this team. He doesn't contribute enough to this team to be paid however much he's getting paid and to play the role that he plays.
All right, Drew, what do you think?
Well, I think the Sixers would like to trade Ben Simmons. I just don't see. Remember, a trade has to work both ways. I don't see a team that would willingly want to trade a good piece of their team to go get Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons loses you games. Down the stretch, he can't perform, especially if you think you're a playoff team and Ben Simmons is a guy that can get you over the hump. He can't, okay? And I think the Sixers, they're completely in the right for wanting to get rid of him, and I don't blame them. But a team, why would you want Ben Simmons on your team? I don't know.
Oh no, the all offensive accolades do seem very appealing to teams nowadays where defense hasn't been played as often and as well as it was in the 80s.
Yeah, where offense is much more important. And, okay, well, we have some breaking news here. Apparently, there will be no need to talk about Ben Simmons being traded anymore because he has been traded to Boston for Jaylen Brown. Wow, okay. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, that is kind of a shock. You're trading a key part of your team to get a player that you don't know is going to fit well. Jaylen Brown had a heck of a year last year. I don't quite frankly get the trade for the Celtics. Of course, it's early. It's a couple of players. We don't know if there's draft picks for the Sixers they had to include or if the Boston, for some reason, decided to make the trade even worse and trade a couple more of their draft picks. I'm as shocked as the two guys beside me right here. I don't get it, but for the Sixers, hey, Daryl Morey said he's going to try and make a big splash. He might not got Damian Lillard, but he got one heck of a player in Jaylen Brown.
I mean, yeah, especially because on the big extension there recently, and I think if you listen quietly, you can hear Sixers fans cheering all around.
Yeah.
Drew, what do you think about it?
Jack, and Finnegan, I don't see why the Celtics would make this move. You have a good team in place, and I don't see why you would again willingly want Ben Simmons. And you're also trading away Jaylen Brown. It's not like you're trading some prospects, some first round picks for Ben Simmons. You're trading one of your better players for a point guard who can't shoot. He all he can do is defend. And in this day and age, you need players, especially your point guards, to score and make 3-pointers. And Ben Simmons can't really do that. He's a great defensive player. I don't think anyone can argue that. It's just for the price you pay for Ben Simmons is not worth. And I think this puts the Celtics back big time in this trade.
Well, there was also the possibility that they'll play him at a forward position rather than the guard. They have
Yeah.
Schroeder and all that depth at that position. But I think we're going to take a break right now. We'll keep updating as the story develops.